Hey guys, BAMWX.com, meteorologist and co-founder Michael Clark here. Wanted to bring to you the latest and greatest with the Weather Porthole app and just kind of make sure everybody knows everything there is to know about the product that you're paying your hard-earned money for. First and foremost, there are new versions available in the app stores for iPhone and Android. Make sure you get in there and download those latest versions. All right, so when you open up the app, remember, the dashboard is going to show you a couple of things. It's going to show you the current status of your location. For this particular test location, we're looking at lightning and 2 NWS alerts. Now, some of the new features are going to include Storm Prediction Center parameters. So if I go to an hour-by-hour forecast, which, again, I don't know if you guys know this, you can click on these hour-by-hours, and it takes you to a more detailed forecast screen. All right, you can see here in the pop percentage area that it's now showing the SPC risk, and you see as the risk is gone that it goes away. But you see that now there's a slight risk for severe weather. I can click on that, and it will give me the severe weather parameters in more detail. All right, it'll say there is a slight risk for severe weather, and here are the potential risks associated with that: tornado, hail, wind, and their different percentages, and their chance of occurring within 25 miles of a point. That's how these are done. The other thing is the precipitation potential forecast. The precipitation is an accumulative forecast, which means this amount of rain is not going to occur every hour. It means this is what the total is going to be by 10 o'clock tonight, okay, based on the computer model, okay? Now, we are plotting these in minimum and maximum and most likely categories, which means we're providing to you a range of computer model ensembles to give you the best possible idea of what may be coming. You can see that the minimum would be a ½ inch, but the maximum could be 1.3 inches, and the most likely being 0.77. These are all formulated to within 15 miles of a point, so there is some room for error. But there are some very neat features on here. We also are plotting the heat index, or the feels like temperature there as well. You can see that shows up in the purple color. A couple of other things that we've added. The current conditions is now a very true current condition take. It is the most current condition possible within 1.5 miles of your location. All right? Very, very neat stuff. It works very well. The 7-day forecasts have been updated. They are now including a range of precipitation for possibilities, which means you could see 3/100 Saturday or 2/10. We're also forecasting relative humidity. The ET rate, which is evaporative transpiration, this is how much water you would lose per day based on that forecast. Okay? So those are some of the new features that we've added. There's also a couple of different things I want to make sure you know. The pencil location here, located next to the name of your location, you can tap on that, and if you have lightning, you can adjust your lightning, all right, your alert ranges. You can go in and adjust when you want to be alerted for cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. For the National Weather Service alerts, you want to make sure you go in here, and statement may not always be selected, okay? You want to make sure that statement is always selected, and then you can go through and figure out what you're going to be getting these alerts for, okay? You also want to make sure that push notifications are enabled on your app, or you may not get the alerts effectively. Second, or last thing here, if you will, radar. If you're getting lightning, this is what your radar is going to look like. All right, it's going to light up with lightning bolts. These are cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. Note in this location, there's two things going on. All right, I pull down the alert. There's a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:45, and there's a watch until 8 p.m. We've added an underline on these alerts where you can click on these and get more information. This particular alert is for 60-mile-per-hour wind and nickel-sized hail, okay? You can also go to the watch and get information on that, and it's going to tell you how late the watch goes to and where it's for, all right? You can play that, watch it loop out, and just kind of see what's going on. We're working extensively on the radar product to make it as good as possible, all right? There's a lot that goes into these MRMS radar frames, but we are working on it, so bear with us on that. We're continuing to try and fine-tune that product for you. But this is what it might look like for a very busy location in Claremont, Iowa. Last but not least, for those of you that may not know, all right, when you're looking at this radar parameter, again, the QPE tool is super neat. I can turn off everything. I can look at QPE, and I can turn on my satellite base map. and I can start clicking around on the map. But what's really neat about this is it takes me all the way down, and I can look at field level locations. I can click around on this and get different QPF readings for different locations. All right. This tool, using MRMS, multi-radar, multi-sensor technology, it does very well for estimating how much rain you've seen in your location. Those are just some of the latest and greatest features. As always, if you have any questions, you can always hit the chat button here on the bottom right of the app if you have that option. It's a direct line to our meteorologists. And if you don't have that option, feel free to contact us via email as well. Thanks for checking out the latest upgrades on the Weather Porthole. Have a great day.